Hey everyone, it's me again. That's I think week 3 or 4 of working on the trunk. I've been spending a lot of time on this. I want it to look really nice. I know it's a trunk, but I'm kind of a perfectionist. I think in my previous videos I showed you I had a nice little crease here, a dimple. This thing was all warped. Managed to use the hammer and dolly and to get that done, get that out. On this side here, it had some pitting, sanded it. So now, as you can see, it's pretty nice and smooth. It looked terrible before. There's a lot of areas I have to fix around this. That's my next part. Um, so here it is again, the inside of the trunk. All these little grooves everywhere. It's been sanded with 360. So I sanded the epoxy primer, and this is pretty much where I'm at right now. It's all been sanded by hand again. I used 320 grit sandpaper on this. At times I use the block. At times I have to use my finger. At times I have to use one of these. I showed this in my previous videos. These soft sanders to really help me go around corners and whatnot. So there you go. There you have it, boys and girls. It's probably repetitive because I think I did another one before, and this one is more detailed, more explanation here. What I'm really doing here in between, every once in a while I'll wipe everything. I always had the vacuum here handy with the bristles. So the bristles will help not scratch or do any micro scratches if there wasn't any bristles. So I use the bristles to vacuum everywhere. And then I wipe this with wax and grease remover. I put that on my cloth and I wipe, and then I feel again. I see where there's every rough edges. I'll do it. Once I'm finished with this entire area here, I'll be able to dig over there. I won't be able to fit in here, but I'm gonna try to see if I can do it from back here. I got my fenders in the front right now. They're sitting in the front. My 2 front fenders all epoxied. The inside is all painted. Inside I'm gonna be putting some Line-X. It's got some DuPont Imron on it already, which is already bulletproof to begin with. But yeah, it's all been painted. The inside of the fenders are all ready. The outside are epoxied, so they're sitting inside the car right now on mats. This is the area I'll be entering from. Hopefully I can reach it, but my objective is to sand all those areas back there and anything I can reach outwards down that way and maybe up where I sprayed in some areas. So I'm kind of glad I had to redo the trunk after my first pass because I did feel some sort of like stippling. Kind of like I believe it was dust, maybe a mix of sand also, because I've sandblasted the parts of this car. And so that's pretty much it today for my update on the work I've been doing. Here's all the work that needs to happen on my 60 Dust Charger. I got this top side of the quarter with the lead here to work and smooth it out. So I still have loads of miles left to do the prep work on this car. There's the hood, the trunk lid that I've been working on. I think I've touched on this on some of my other videos. I'll get to that in due time. Priority for me right now is really finishing the back of the trunk, and then start hitting other areas like the quarters. And then maybe get to the trunk lid later when I have time. I'll have to sand all this here, put the weather strip, and check for sizing and all. So I want to try to get the bodywork done as much as possible, as fine as possible, as accurate as possible, so that I can hand that off to the guy who's going to take the painting and the finishing of the car to the next level. Mainly I'm doing this to cut costs. I've been doing really meticulous work, really like applying myself really well. Been looking at a lot of videos, asked a lot of questions to some other bodyman. I also take part in some Facebook groups for bodymen, and it's pretty much standard. I go with the process of sanding and going from lower grit level all the way up, depending on what the application is for. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. Very happy with the work so far. It's been over a year and a half. No, sorry, a year and 2 months that I've been working on this car. Other than aside from the bodywork, what I usually do is I take care of all the other components of the car. Anything ranging from chroming, so I get that chromed. The whole interior of the car, I do that on the side. Maybe one day I'll do a little video show how I organize myself, how my basement looks like, pretty much, and show you guys what's the deal here. So thanks for watching, and hope this been helpful for anyone here. Not much other than just showing off my work and my progress here. Again, my next step is to wipe this all down, do another field test with my hands, and take out all those rough areas with some 320 grit sandpaper, and pretty much the whole of the trunk will have been completed. Doing all the way back here too, everywhere you see. So all the back here, so everything is nice and smooth, really smooth, enough to have some bite for the primer, the high build. Might be putting a thin coat of high build, maybe not. We're probably just gonna go with single stage. I'll see what the painter wants. So he comes once. He's also a body man. He comes once a month, at least once or twice, to come and check up on me, give a few pointers here and there, and see how the progress is. Because I know that sometimes some painters won't touch cars that they don't know who actually did the body work. They don't want to be held responsible or accountable. So I worked out a deal with this guy. He's done the World of Wheels a couple of times. From a painting perspective, he said, I'll come here, I'll see your progress, and everything works out. If you pass, then I will certainly do the painting for you. So there you have it. Been talking a lot, and now it's time for beer. So catch you guys later. Thank you for watching. Enjoy. Bye bye.